Quad 66.
And Captain Ryder here.
We've got a working 3D printer. So this is a Prusa Mini Plus.
Yep.
And so this is going to be our first time actually trying a print of a very rough prototype of Canopy Whoop mouse. So, whoop, did I say whoop? No whoops. War pigs. War pigs. So basically what I'm trying to do is, we've got the zip tie Canopy and trying to make a 3D printed version that's going to be better than this. Okay, so you can see here the little piece that we're going to print. This isn't supposed to be like an actual usable print, but I'm just trying to get my feet wet. I'm going to be printing with the PLA that came with it, little sample. I've got some TPU on the way, which is what I want to actually print with, but we want to give this a shot. So let's go ahead and print it. First thing it starts off with is doing just a little mesh bed leveling. I already did the calibration for the first layer. And while it's doing this, the heat isn't all the way up. It will, once it's done with this, it'll go ahead and get to the full heat and then start the actual print. Alright, so it's going to start off with the skirt here. I think things look okay.
Starting off with the base.
Yeah. There goes the base in. So one of the things, this is like, these canopies are so tiny, it's like super, super detailed. And we printed out, so they've got these little test prints, so the thing we printed out was a whistle. And that one's printed out like super fast, well it wasn't super fast, but it's printed out super clean. And so part of what I'm like kind of thinking here is that one of the things I have to optimize for is making this as not tiny as possible. Meaning like reducing down the details of it. But so first couple layers look like they're going down pretty smooth, so that's good. I see a couple little like kind of mess ups in it, but we'll see how that comes out.
It's a little better. So yes, we did do a last take, but that actually failed pretty badly.
Yeah, looks like we've got, so we're already 33 minutes in, we got 16 minutes remaining.
Yep.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, so you can see here, I think, yeah. So you can see that we got the base down, and then now it's working on the kind of that ring that will go around the camera. Got a little bit of stringing in there. And granted, I'm not really that worried about this print. I'm really just kind of getting a feel for it. But, we'll have the TPU coming up. But overall, it looks pretty good. So, I don't know.
I honestly, it looks better. It looks
than that first try, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the things is like the TPU is a harder filament to print. So, I feel like we need to kind of get this perfect before we mess with the TPU, but we'll see how it goes. It's finished up. I've already popped it off, and so there it is. So go ahead and zoom out. It's a little moment of truth here. See if we can pop the camera in. Hey, it works. Not bad for a first try. So this is in PLA. We got to go to TPU. But the idea here is, rather than I want to do things that print flat, but rather than trying to do just one piece, I'm actually going to do a two-piece, and that's how I want to try and get some of the adjustment in. So there's going to be another piece that comes up here, and we're going to use a screw. We're going to use a screw to be able to adjust the tilt. So there's going to be a nut and a little nylon screw. But that's not too bad. The bottom part I'm still sorting out here a little bit, and I was kind of thinking of either trying to have these in the TPU where these wrap around the frame, but I think what I'm actually going to do is actually go ahead and print this as rails coming back and do something a little bit different. But anyways, not a bad first try. What do you think, Ryder?
Totally not bad. Let's get a little close up here. Look at that. That's actually really good for the first Canopy print. print, I think.
Yeah, and this is my first real shot at trying to 3D print anything. So,
Yeah.
or well, 3D design actually. All my frames were 2D. So Fusion 360 is kind of a new thing for me. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it.
I actually think it came out really good. I really like it, Dad.
All right, there we go. All right, so first try prototyping the. I don't know what to call these. You got to come up with some different name. You know, the War Pig print canopies. All right, till next time.
Cheers.